I would say that the biggest problem that I see that people have when it comes to their Facebook ads and not being able to convert them, the hands down, the number one biggest problem is follow up. They do not follow up with the leads that are generated. And I know this from generating thousands and thousands of leads a month for agents all across the country. The bulk just don't follow up. And part of the reason for that, in my opinion, is there is a world of difference between lead generation and referrals. And if you've been in real estate for any length of time, you've probably gotten referrals. Referrals are what I call a laydown. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to lay down and give you the business, but they're a laydown as far as getting the appointment. And let's face it, that's probably the biggest hurdle that people have is you got to get in front of them. You got to get the door open. And then once you get the door open, you can kind of go from there. And by the way, I'm Pete Mitchell, CEO of AI Lead Automation. We help agents automate their lead generation, their appointment setting process, and their prospect pre-qualification. So all they got to do is talk to red hot pre-sold prospects. AI Lead Automation, you should check us out, but that's a whole nother thing. What I'm getting at here with the follow-up is this. Like when we generate a lead, we actually don't just do a form more often than not. We do what we call a survey, meaning we've got some surveys where we ask over 11 different questions. Everything from, where are you looking to buy? What do you think your credit score is? All this different stuff. And by the way, we get those leads for, like in Florida right now, I was looking at a client earlier today, we're getting their leads at about $4 a pop, $4.50, something like that. We know what they're earning. We know what their discretionary income is. We know a lot of information about them based on what they've told us. And by the way, when someone answers 11 different questions, generally speaking, they give us their correct information, like their real name, their real phone number, their real email, because they're invested in this. It's not just a quick little simple, they hit the button, it automatically puts in their information, they get a report. It's like they're actually answering questions. They're taking real steps. So when that lead comes in, we do two things. Number one, we immediately send an email to the agent with all of their answers. And we tell them, hey, by the way, you need to contact this person at least 3 times in the next 24 hours. Then what we do is we also text the agent. By the way, this just was sent to your email. Here's their information. Their survey's in the email. Go check it out. And when we tell them to contact them at least 3 times in the next 24 hours, we also tell them, by the way, don't leave a voicemail message. The system's going to automatically do that. That's part of what we do, right? Our whole system automatically leaves the voicemails for them. And all we want them to do is reach out and start to talk to them. The agents that I see are really successful are the ones that immediately start calling those people. Leads are not like wine. They don't get better with age. If you are not constantly reaching out to those leads, they're going to go bad. People don't remember 5 minutes after they hit the button that they actually hit the button. So that's why you got to get on the phone with them right away. Now, one of the things that we do is we actually have our system delay by technically 3 minutes. And then our AI, our artificial intelligence, who's called Annie automatically reaches out to them via text. And we'll start to pre-qualify them and book the appointment with them if they're interacting with Annie. I mean, it's freaking amazing, right? It's Chat GPT at its greatest. It's just using that power of AI to actually reach out and have whole conversations with people, answer their questions, right? It doesn't even matter what their questions are. It's freaking AI, right? AI knows more about everything than we do. Kind of scary in some ways, but really, really stinking cool. But follow-up, by far, number one reason why most people fail with their leads. And what do they always say? Oh, the leads suck. The leads aren't good. I don't doubt there are bad leads. There's always bad leads. There's bad referrals. There's bad everything. But the difference between the agents that are killing it and the agents that aren't is the follow-up. I got one client up in Canada who just kills it. I mean, she does like 65 transactions a year. I mean, she lives in a freaking area that gets like negative 44 in the winter, right? And she's still killing it. She's still out there setting the home sales, selling properties, helping buyers. I mean, she's killing it year round. one of the differences with her, and this was actually killing me the other day, she sends me this text. She goes, yeah, I really got to start following up with those leads more often, because I just started reaching out to them, and I've been, sending her leads for a while now. And she goes, hey, I just started reaching out to them, and I already got 2 appointments, and I think it was 2 CMA appointments, and another one that was just like a come list me type deal. The reality is, it's the follow up, right? She was just so busy dealing with everything else that she was dealing with that she didn't follow up with the leads that she had. She was just totally relying on the AI, which is cool. I get that. But you want to actually still call them as well. Now, what if you don't have AI? What if you don't have AI that's reaching out to them consistently over the next 15 days, trying to get them to book an appointment and answer any questions that they have? So that means you got to follow up with them even more. It means you totally can't rely on just the fact that a lead came in and they're going to reach out to you. It's just not going to happen. You've got to actually do the follow-up. Hey, if you want to check out what we got going on at AI Lead Automation, how we work specifically with realtors and mortgage loan officers, head on over to agentfollowupai.com. I got a great little video there. Walk you through the whole system. If you like what you see, you can set an appointment. We can get on the phone. We can chat about it, see if it would be appropriate for you. If you watch it and you're like, hey, it's not for me, don't worry about it. It's not for everybody. It's only going to be for a certain amount of people. But check it out, agentfollowupai.com. I'm Pete Mitchell. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.